How long do I have to wait before you guys leave?
You mentioned a couple nights ago about your pick and roll defense being one of the top 2 in the league since the All-Star break. You mentioned things you want to improve on defensively. Among those, that's been a point of emphasis has been what?
I like that intensity and disposition and multiple efforts that we had that last game.
Yeah.
See if we can do that more consistently.
How much does it help to have, such a veteran team, a team that's been to the playoffs a bunch of times, in this crucial last 2 weeks of the season?
Well, yeah, you want to have the experience for sure because you want to have some kind of context of how important these games are, and then more importantly, like, what does it take to win these games? But then secondly, you want to have those kind of competitors that love these moments that, rise to the occasion of competition. It is our March Madness, our April Madness, and this is why we're in this business, is to be tested, to have the competition and play against good teams that are playing for something as well.
And speaking of March Madness, I don't know if you had a chance to catch what happened in the FAU game last night, see what I know Nova's doing it in the D2 tournament.
I've been following. I have not seen either one of the games, but I think what FAU is doing is just so awesome. You don't even want to say it's a surprise season because I think, like our league and NCAA, there's a lot more parity, but it shows you the possibilities. If you dream big, what could happen. And we all know that I'm a big fan of what Coach is doing at Nova. I think it's amazing. I hope they're able to win it this year. They had a great chance at it last year, so it'd be really cool.
So you always like having Kyler's leadership and all that, but how do you think he's looking physically since you guys have really commenced the plan? Like, how much are you liking the results of that?
It's clear he's moving way better, than what he was doing before, and he was grinding through it, and that you have to respect his toughness and his competitiveness. But if your body isn't right in this league, it's so competitive. The athletes are world class. The speed and the quickness. You want to be able to move the way you're capable of moving, and I think that month of really dedicating himself to getting healthy, getting his leg right, has paid a lot of dividends. And in the minutes that we're playing him right now, he looks fantastic, and then we'll just continue to monitor him, and we'll see, when we can take the next step.
So if you have toggled between so many different coverages defensively this year, what's your thought process been with Bam, where he's might be one of the best switch defenders the league has ever seen, but sometimes maximizing his switch ability has not always been what the team needs to be good defensively?
Yeah, each team is different, and sometimes you just, whatever you plan on coming out of training camp might not be what actually makes the most sense as you start getting into the competition. He is one of the best switch guys in the entire association, but he also is one of the very best, zone guys as well. And he also can play in our zone. And I think that speaks to his, greatness and competitiveness on that side of the floor. He takes pride in defending no matter what the coverage is. And as teams have tried to scheme against that and keep him on the perimeter, keep him away from the rim, we have to pick our spots, to play to those strengths, but not, always do that. And sometimes it's based on the team as well.
The franchise is celebrating Udonis this weekend. It's kind of hard to box all into one weekend, but what do you think that's going to be like for him tomorrow?
I think it's a great salute, to our forever captain, our forever mentor, our forever leader. When you speak about the culture, you automatically think of Pat, of Mickey, of Zoe, and UD. That's the culture. The picture, if you try to explain our culture, you just show highlights of UD, not only in games, but if you could find just footage of him on a practice court or mentoring when no one else is in the gym, but somebody needs to do extra conditioning, and UD, who's proven everything in this game, is running with a young player just to show them support. He's everything to our franchise, so we all are looking forward to him getting recognized, for all that. But it also, I feel a certain way about it as well. I haven't known a locker room as a head coach without UD in it, and I don't want to start thinking about that yet.
That picture that went out of the team tweeted out of you, Dwayne, and Bam. Bam kind of calls those moments with them surreal. How much do you get it? Are you better at that, like celebrating those moments when you have those guys all together?
Yeah, those are just beautiful memories. So we're in this game, to compete for the ultimate prize. But we're also in this, to develop these lifelong relationships. You have these shared intense experiences together. And then you hope you create these great memories and these bonds that'll transcend, just the game. And that's what that was that night. It was coming after a great win, and the four of us piling in my office, and we're not talking about shots, touches, who's getting the ball where or whatever. It is just shooting the and talking about laughing and joking and talking about our families and different things. I treasure those kind of moments, and it was really cool having Dwayne back in the building. I miss him, and that picture was, I guess, the epitome of Heat culture, Heat life, of the past, the present, and the future, all wrapped into one photo.
And no, Cody's still out. Is there any timetable what he needs to get to be cleared, I guess?
He's getting closer. He's able to do about half the practice today. He won't play tomorrow, but he's definitely trending in the right direction. He's doing a little bit more each day. All right, thank you.
Thank you.